How you all doing, guys? Brandon here from Retro Dodo. You are watching another episode of Pimp My, the YouTube series where we go around and pimp old and new games consoles. And in this episode, we are taking a look at the Game Boy Micro here and pimping it with some of the rarest accessories that we can find. Let's jump into it. You're probably wondering why this episode took so long to come out, because I've done every Game Boy under the sun, and it all comes down to the accessories. Because this was Nintendo's last Game Boy, a lot of third-party companies didn't want to make accessories for it because of its low sales. So I've had to go out and source probably the most expensive accessory or Game Boy accessory I've ever seen, and it is this. This is the Speaker Grip Micro. I'll zoom out for you slightly so you get a look at the packaging. And it is by far the rarest Game Boy Micro accessory out there. This cost $450 sealed. Now, lucky for me, I teamed up with Sendico. They are a company over in Japan that lets us Western folk bid in Japanese auctions. So I managed to bid on this on a Japanese Yahoo auction. They send it to Sendico, and then Sendico sends it to me, allowing me to not use a Japanese address, basically. So if you ever want anything in Japan, check out Sendico. There is links below, and they were nice enough to send this out. So a big shout out to them. This is not a cheap accessory, and they've made this video possible. It's not a sponsorship. They were just nice enough to hook me up with it. So this is the first accessory, a $400 to $500 speaker grip, which basically slides your Game Boy Micro inside, enhances the grip, and enhances the audio quality. So let's see what this looks like on the Game Boy Micro. I'm going to try and keep that in as good nick as possible and put that to the side. Okay, let's zoom in, take a look at this, and it might require batteries, or it might, okay, so 3 AAAs. That makes sense. And then it looks like it slides into the headphone jack there. Little plastic bits to get to the actual speaker, the volume button, sorry. All right, let's chuck in some AAAs. Okay, that's in. Let's slide in a cartridge just so we can get some audio out of this. All right, and that should just slide in. Oh my God. That is feeling very odd. So you can get to the cartridge slot. So obviously that curve is there for a reason. Let's turn it on. Ooh. Can you hear that? You obviously can. Now if I take the Game Boy Micro off, you can barely hear that. Okay, that's impressive. Probably barely hear that. Now let's slide the grip in. Ooh. It does add some grip, but I don't know if you can see, but my fingers are over the speaker, but you just have to place them correctly, and wow. Yeah, that's absolutely not worth $500, but this is one very cool accessory, and one that I will be adding to my collection without a doubt. Looks very, spacey as well. And that isn't it. I've got 2 more products that I want to share with you. One of them, you will have known, or you obviously know, the Game Boy Micro has faceplates, but faceplates are getting harder and harder to source and more expensive, especially the good ones or the limited edition ones. Whereas here, I have found skins for the Game Boy Micro that are quite simply stickers. So we've got a NES one here, which looks pretty cool, Game Boy Advance color, and then a Famicom color here, which I think I'm gonna go for. So what I'm gonna do is actually take the shell off. So obviously the front plate comes off like that, and I'm gonna put the sticker on here. Okay, I've ripped the sticker. I have ripped, Jesus Christ. No, the rips really looks weird now. I'm gonna have to replace it. That's annoying because that cost me like £4. So I might have to go with the NES. Should we try the NES? Okay, so there's a look it installed. I could have done a better job, admittedly, but let's see what it looks like on the Game Boy Micro here. Look at that. Alrighty, so it is looking far better now. Oh my lord. That's looking like a Game Boy Micro I've never seen before, especially with that backpack. That is a chunky backpack. Alright, there's still one more product that I want to pimp with this, and this is by far probably one of the best Game Boy accessories you can buy, period. If you've got a Game Boy Advance, this is the one to get. This is called the Easy Flash. It's quite expensive. I think it's around about 30 to 40 pounds, but it's basically a Game Boy Advance cartridge here with an SD card built in, and it comes preloaded with tens of thousands of Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games, all in here. And you can add your own ROMs if you want, if that's your thing. If you make your own Game Boy Advance games, you can chuck it in here and you will have a bunch of Game Boy games. So let's chuck this in a minute. Admittedly, this product is a little bit naughty, but it's bloody great. So when you load up, you'll get this, if you can see, if I put this up a bit, you'll get this menu here, basically with the alphabet. And you can go into whatever letter you want, and you will find tens of thousands of Game Boy games ready to play. You come out of the menu, go back into a different letter, and bang, you're ready to play as many games as you want. So this is like the ultimate cartridge. You just pay £30 and you've basically got all of the Game Boy Advance games possible, which is pretty good because nowadays games are going for ridiculous prices. Collectors are hoarding them and there's not much on the market, and I can't afford to pay $30 a Game Boy Advance game. It's just ridiculous. So this is for those of you that can't afford that and want a long list of games to play. And there you have it, a quick Pimp My episode today, just because the Game Boy Micro is so hard to get accessories for. I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy these Pimp My series, please do hit subscribe. I am tempted to actually pimp the PlayStation 5 when that comes out, and let me know if you want me to pimp the the Dreamcast, which I just got in for my birthday. So let me know if you want me to pimp that. And as usual, thank you for supporting and watching the channel. It is beyond appreciated. So there you have it. The pimped Game Boy Micro.